When the king heard this, he granted Scheherazade permission. Scheherazade then began the story. Scheherazade said, "O noble king, there once lived a merchant. His business and trade extended across multiple countries. One day he departed for a foreign land. As the heat grew intense, he took shelter under a tree. He reached into his bag, pulled out some bread and dates, and started eating. He threw date seeds around as he ate. The merchant saw a towering giant suddenly emerged with a bare sword. The giant approached the merchant and declared, 'You threw a date seed that struck my son's chest, causing his death. Now I will take your life in return.' The merchant pleaded for forgiveness, but the giant responded, 'I will definitely kill you.' The giant seized the merchant and hauled him away. The giant slammed him to the ground and unsheathed his sword to strike. The merchant said that I owe a debt and have many trusts. Let me go, and I swore by God that I would return after a year. The giant trusted the merchant, left him behind, and vanished. The merchant made his way back to his city. Return all loans and trust. He shared the entire incident with his family and stayed with them until the end of the year. He said goodbye to all his family members and loved ones before leaving for his return. He journeyed and arrived at the same destination. On the first day of a new year, he sat, reflecting on his situation with a sense of regret. Suddenly, an old man approached, leading a doe on a chain. He turned to the merchant and asked, 'Why are you sitting here alone? This place is home to giants.' After listening to the merchant's entire story, the old man replied, 'I will not leave until I see it all with my own eyes.' Suddenly, another elderly man emerged, accompanied by 2 black dogs. Approaching them, he inquired about the reason for their presence. They recounted the entire story from start to finish. As they sat and talked, the third old man arrived. He was accompanied by a green mule. He recounted the entire story to him. Meanwhile, a powerful gust of wind began to blow. The same giant reappeared and proceeded to attack the merchant. The first old man with a doe stepped forward and said, 'Let me share the story of myself and this doe. If it appears strange to you, then forgive 1/3 of the blood of this merchant.' The giant said, 'All right, tell the story. If I find it strange, I will forgive 1/3 of the merchant's blood.' The old man then spoke, saying, 'O giant, listen,